My child, I bless you today with clarity, the kind that removes confusion and reveals what has always been true. I bless you with courage, the kind that allows you to walk away from half-love without hating anyone. I bless you with healing, the deep kind that repairs the parts of you that believed rejection means you are unlovable. I bless you with new connections in my timing with those who will honor the treasure I placed in you. Remember this. You are not too much. You are not too difficult. You are not too emotional. You are not a burden. You are my beloved. Those who are sick and tired of you have simply reached the limit of their capacity. I am not limited. I am not tired. I am not impatient. I endure with you, grow you, carry you, and celebrate every step you take, even the ones you think are too small to mention. Today, December 7th, let this message be a turning point in your soul. Let it sink in deeply. Reread it when the lies return. Hold it close when loneliness knocks. And know that as this process reaches its final stage, you are not losing your life. You are shedding what was never meant to stay. The last process is not your end. It is the final adjustment before your next beginning. I am with you. I am for you. I am not tired of you. And I will not let your story end in the hands of those who never understood who you truly are. I am placing my hand upon your heart in this very moment. And I am telling you that you are not reading these words by accident. I have seen the weight you have been carrying, the confusion in your mind, the heaviness in your chest, and the loneliness that hides behind your smile. I know what people have said. I know what they have done in the dark. And I know how many times you have cried silently where no one could see you but me. Today, December 7th, 2 minutes left. Archangel Michael says they are sick and tired of you. Already in the last process. Open quickly. Don't try to skip. Do not be afraid of these words, my child. They are not a curse over you. They are not a rejection of you. They are a revelation from me to you. I am exposing what has been hidden, and I am announcing that a process in your life is coming to a close so that a divine beginning can finally start. When I say to you that they are sick and tired of you, I am revealing how some people have grown tired of watching you rise despite their attempts to keep you small. They are tired of your resilience, tired of your light, tired of seeing that every time they push you down, I lift you up again. They are not just sick of you. They are sick of the grace on your life, the favor on your name, the protection that surrounds you like a shield. They tried to play with your mind, but your mind still belongs to me. They tried to touch your identity, but your identity is sealed in me. They tried to make you question your worth, but your worth was never in their hands to define or destroy. I have watched them whisper. I have watched them plan. I have watched them assume that you are weak. But they did not see who stands behind you. When I say it is already in the last process, I am telling you that the cycle of using you, draining you, mocking you and misunderstanding you is reaching its final stage. I am not allowing this pattern to continue much longer. The process of separation, exposure, and elevation is already active and moving. What you feel right now, this restlessness, this strange tension, this feeling that something is shifting even if you cannot explain it, that is my hand rearranging your life. Archangel Michael stands beside you, not as a distant symbol, but as a warrior of my will, a sign for your protection. He has watched the battles you did not see, the arrows that never reached you, the traps that closed upon themselves instead of trapping you. And now he speaks. It is urgent that you wake up to the truth that I am for you, not against you, and that no one can cancel what I have written over your destiny. You have given your heart to people who only gave you their convenience. You have opened your doors to those who only open their hands to take. You have listened patiently to those who do not hear you when you speak. You have stood by people who disappear when you need them most. I have watched this, and I am not silent about it anymore. You think sometimes that I am late, but I am a god of timing. I am never early according to human impatience, and never late according to divine purpose. Today, December 7th, is not just another date for you. It is a mark on the unseen calendar of your life, a moment where I lean closer and whisper enough of your tears being ignored, enough of your goodness being misused, enough of your love being taken for granted. This is why you feel my urgency in these words, why you feel that sense of 2 minutes left. It is a spiritual countdown. Not to disaster, but to decision. It is a call for you to decide that you will no longer sit silently in places that suffocate your soul. It is a call to recognize what I have been showing you in hints, in dreams, in small signs, in that quiet voice inside that says this is not where you belong forever. They say they are sick and tired of you, but what they are truly tired of is their own conviction. When they see you, your presence reminds them of what they are not doing right. Your growth exposes their refusal to grow. Your honesty shines a light on their deceit. So instead of changing, they choose to attack you, distance themselves from you, or talk about you as if you are the problem. My child, hear me. You are not the problem. You are the mirror. You reflect what is wrong in them, and that makes them uncomfortable. Do not break yourself to make them feel better. Do not shrink to make them feel taller. Do not dim your light to protect their eyes. I did not create you to be invisible to yourself. The last process is the stage where everything becomes clear. You will start to notice who is ignoring your calls, who only comes when they need something, who keeps you around as a backup option, who smiles in your face and rolls their eyes the moment you turn around. And as you notice, you will also feel me giving you the strength to detach without guilt, to walk away without bitterness, to protect your peace without explanation. This is not a season of revenge. It is a season of release. I am not training your hands to throw stones. I am training your heart to let go. I am not asking you to hate them. I am asking you to stop sacrificing yourself for people who would never do the same for you. You have carried them long enough. You have explained yourself long enough. You have begged for basic respect long enough. Archangel Michael goes before you to cut cords that have bound you to people, places, and patterns that no longer serve the purpose I have for you. You will feel some closures that you did not initiate. You will notice some people pulling away without explanation. Do not chase what I am removing. Do not run after what is walking out. When the wrong ones step out, the right ones can finally step in. Today, December 7th, I am inviting you to open your heart to my words and not skip them. Because these words are a mirror and a map. A mirror to show you how deeply I know your pain, and a map to show you that this is not where your journey ends. You have felt like you are stuck in a loop, where the same hurts keep repeating with different faces. But this loop is breaking. You have wondered why you feel so exhausted even when you do not do much physically. It is because your spirit is tired of carrying relationships, situations, and expectations that I did not place on you. Your tiredness is not laziness. It is a spiritual signal. Your frustration is not ingratitude. It is a sign that your soul is outgrowing a place that is too small for you. They are sick and tired of you. But I am not sick of you, and I will never be tired of you. My love for you does not fluctuate with their moods. My plans for you do not crumble because they walked away. My favor over you does not evaporate because they stopped believing in you. I believed in you before they knew your name, and I will still be with you long after they have forgotten what they once promised you. I want you to understand that the last process is not meant to break you, but to free you. This is the stage where confusion begins to make sense, where delayed answers finally arrive, where hidden motives are exposed not to destroy you, but to protect you. You will see why I did not allow certain doors to open. You will see why some connections never deepened. You will see why some almost moments never became reality. In this last process, I am tightening your circle, refining your path, and filtering your environment. This is why you feel alone sometimes, even when you are surrounded by people. I am separating you spiritually before I separate you physically. I am pulling your heart away from certain attachments so that when the shift happens, you do not collapse with the structure I am dismantling. Archangel Michael is standing at the threshold of your next season with a sword of truth. What is built on lies will crumble away from you. What is built on manipulation will be severed. What is built on genuine love, respect, and alignment with my will remain and grow. This sword is not against you. It is for you. It removes what you could not remove on your own. Do not misinterpret this season as rejection from me. It is protection from me. I am not taking people away to punish you. I am taking them away because their presence would poison what I am about to pour into you. I am not closing these doors to trap you. I am closing them so that you do not wander back into rooms where your value is discounted and your spirit is drained. They laughed when you tried to share your dreams. They minimized your ideas. They acted uninterested when you were honest about your pain. They told others exaggerated stories about you, painting you as dramatic, unstable, or too much. But I heard what they said. I saw what they wrote. I know what they really think of you when you are not there. This is why today I am speaking to your heart with urgency. You cannot keep waiting for them to see your worth. You cannot keep waiting for apologies that may never come. You cannot keep pressing yourself against closed doors, hoping they will open if you break yourself enough. I want you to step back, breathe, and realize that your worth is not up for human negotiation. You have been walking with a heart that is wounded, but still willing. Wounded by betrayal, but still willing to trust. Wounded by disappointment, but still willing to hope. Wounded by abandonment, but still willing to love. I see the beauty in that, but I also see how dangerous it is when you do not guard that heart with wisdom. I am giving you that wisdom now. There are conversations you will no longer entertain. There are invitations you will no longer accept. There are atmospheres you will no longer tolerate. Not because you think you are better than others, but because you finally understand that you are worthy of peace, respect, and genuine love. You are not a doormat. You are not a backup plan. You are not an emotional trash bin. When they say they are sick and tired of you, let that be the final confirmation that you are not meant to force yourself there anymore. When they roll their eyes, talk over you, ignore your messages, or act cold, see it as a sign, not as a command to work harder for their approval. You never had to audition for a role in their life. If they cannot see your value, that blindness is their limitation, not your truth. In this last process, you will feel me restoring your self-respect. I will teach you how to say no without guilt. I will teach you how to rest without feeling lazy. I will teach you how to love without losing yourself. I will teach you how to walk alone for a season if necessary, so that when you walk with others again, you walk as a whole person, not as a broken piece hoping to be completed. I am your guard, and I am not intimidated by their opinions. I am not limited by their access to you. There are opportunities that do not require their recommendation. There are doors that will open for you that they will never understand. There are blessings I am preparing for you that will arrive in ways they cannot block, predict, or manipulate. Archangel Michael is clearing your path from invisible resistance. He is dealing with energies, atmospheres, and spiritual weights that you have felt but could not describe. That sudden urge to distance yourself, that inner nudge that something is not right, that discomfort in certain conversations, that is me signaling through your spirit and Michael reinforcing that signal with protection. You have felt like people are sick and tired of you, and that has made you turn that dagger inward, questioning if you are too much, too emotional, too sensitive, too intense. Hear me. You are not too much. You are simply not for everyone. You are designed with depth in a shallow world, with sincerity in a fake system, with loyalty in a selfish generation. Of course, they feel uncomfortable. Light is always too much for eyes that are used to darkness. The last process is purifying, yes, but it is also promising. Once this wave of exposure and separation passes, there will be a calm you have not felt in a long time. You will wake up without the weight of dread on your chest. You will talk without fear of being mocked. You will love without the constant anxiety that you are being used. You will exist without apologizing for being yourself. I am preparing new connections, my child. People who will not be sick and tired of you, but grateful for you. People who will see your heart and choose to protect it, not exploit it. People who will listen to your dreams and say, "How can I support you?" instead of, "Who do you think you are?" People who will pray with you, not prey on you. Do not cling to temporary people out of fear that you will never find better. I am the God who created people. Do you think I cannot send new ones into your life? Do not hold on to what is hurting you because you are afraid of feeling alone. Sometimes I have to empty your surroundings so I can fill your life with what actually honors you and aligns with my purpose for you. Today, December 7th, as these words reach you, I am touching your heart with healing. I am lifting shame off of you where you blamed yourself for the way others treated you. I am lifting confusion off of you where you could not understand why they changed without explanation. I am lifting fear off of you where you were afraid of losing them even when they were already losing you. Your life is not ending. A chapter is ending. A chapter of begging, of doubting yourself, of wondering why you are never enough for the wrong ones. The next chapter is written with a different ink, an ink of clarity, strength, boundaries, peace, and new beginnings. You will not always feel this heavy. You will not always be surrounded by those who fail to value you. Archangel Michael says this is urgent because every moment you stay stuck in the old, you delay the entrance of the new. Every time you replay their words, you interrupt my words. Every time you question your worth, you silence the truth I am speaking over you. You cannot walk into the future while gripping the past with both hands. It is time to loosen your fingers. I am not asking you to suddenly stop caring. I know your heart. It is deep and soft. But I am asking you to start caring about yourself with the same intensity you care about them. Speak gently to yourself. Encourage yourself the way you encourage others. Stand up for yourself the way you stand up for those you love. You are also someone I love, and I want you to treat yourself like someone worth protecting. They are sick and tired of you, but I am endlessly patient with you. I have sat with you in your lowest moments. I have heard the thoughts you were afraid to say aloud. I have counted every tear that fell in silence. I have watched you break and still choose kindness when you could have chosen bitterness. I have watched you forgive when they did not even apologize. I have watched you love when they only pretended to care. I will not let that kind of heart go unrewarded. Your kindness has not gone unnoticed. Your sacrifices have not been ignored. Your hidden battles have not been invisible to me. I will return to you what you poured out, but in a purer form and from cleaner sources. You will receive love without hidden agendas. You will receive help without hidden debts. You will receive opportunities without hidden traps. The last process also includes healing of your inner story about yourself. I am rewriting the way you talk about who you are. You will stop saying, "I am a burden," and begin to know, "I am a blessing." You will stop saying, "Nobody stays," and begin to know, "The right ones will not run." You will stop saying, "I am always the problem," and begin to know, "I am not perfect, but I am worthy of love and respect." Today I breathe fresh strength into you. Strength to detach without becoming hard. Strength to move forward without becoming bitter. Strength to forgive without returning to what broke you. Strength to believe that better is possible, even when your past suggests otherwise. Do not skip this moment, child. Do not rush past these words as if they are just sentences on a screen. This is my voice reaching for you in a way your heart can understand right now. Take a deep breath and let go of the idea that their rejection defines you. Take another breath and let in the truth that my acceptance is your foundation. They are sick and tired of you, but I am endlessly in love with you. They are already in the last process of exiting your life or losing access to your heart, and that is part of my protection. You are entering the first process of deeper healing, better connections and more aligned blessings. You are moving from tolerated to celebrated, from used to honored, from drained to restored. I am with you in every step of this transition. When you feel lonely at night, I am there. When you feel tempted to run back to what hurts, I am there gently pulling you forward. When you feel afraid of the unknown, I am there whispering that the unknown is still under my control. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking out of it. So, my child, stand up inside yourself today. Lift your head even if your heart is still tender. Allow yourself to release what you cannot control. Allow yourself to accept that some people will never see your value, and that is not your fault. Allow yourself to walk with me into a future where your soul is not constantly begging to be seen, heard, and loved. This is my message for you on this December 7th. A message of ending and beginning, of exposure and protection, of urgency and comfort. Do not try to skip it in your heart. Let it sink in. Let it settle. Let it heal what needs healing and cut away what needs to go. I am your God. I know you. I see you. I am not sick of you. I am not tired of you. I am just tired of watching you suffer in places I never called you to stay. Trust me as I lead you out, and you will see that everything you are losing now is making room for everything you truly deserve. I am speaking to you, my beloved child. Listen very carefully. In the realm you cannot see with your physical eyes, a clock has reached the final moments of a long and heavy season in your life. It feels like there are only 2 minutes left before something breaks, and your heart has been carrying weight after weight, disappointment after disappointment. You have been asking silently, what is really happening to me? Why does it feel like people are tired of me, irritated by me, planning things behind my back? I have heard those questions. I have seen those tears. I have watched you smile in front of others while your heart was bleeding in private. I am not blind to what you went through, and I am not silent about what you are going through now. Archangel Michael stands on guard around you in the spirit, and his message to you is not to crush you, but to wake you up. He says they are sick and tired of you. They are already in the last process. You feel this in your spirit. You can sense the irritation, the secret conversations, the change in tone, the way some people look at you differently now, the way the atmosphere shifts when you walk in. It is not your imagination that something has changed. But I need you to understand this clearly. They are not just tired of you as a person. They are tired of your light. They are tired of your growth. They are tired of the strength that I put inside you. They are tired of the way my hand keeps lifting you when they expect you to fall. There are some who were comfortable with you when you were weak, needy, confused, and desperate. They liked you better when you doubted yourself. They liked you better when you begged for love, approval, permission, and validation. They liked you better when you stayed small so that their ego could feel big. But as I began to heal you, as I began to whisper truth into your spirit, as I began to show you your worth and your identity, something in them started to resist you. When your eyes began to open, their comfort began to close. When your backbone began to form, their control started to break. When you started waking up, they started getting tired of you. You have been trying so hard to keep peace with people who stopped keeping peace with you a long time ago. You have been trying to explain yourself to hearts that already decided what they want to believe about you. You have been trying to prove your loyalty to those who already planned their exit or their betrayal. And because of this, your soul has been tired. You have felt like maybe you are the problem. Maybe you are too much. Maybe you are too sensitive. Maybe you are too emotional. Maybe you expect too much. Maybe there is something wrong with you. But I, your God, tell you today, you are not too much. You are simply no longer willing to be too little. Those who are sick and tired of you are not reacting to a version of you that I rejected. They are reacting to a version of you that I created. Your strength irritates their control. Your honesty exposes their lies. Your sensitivity reveals their coldness. Your growth shows their complacency. Your prayers disturb their darkness. Your desire for truth threatens their comfort in pretending. Do not confuse their irritation with your identity. Their frustration is not a verdict against you. It is simply a sign that my transformation in you has reached a level that some cannot handle. Already in the last process means this: a cycle is ending. A chapter is closing. A period of tolerating what drains you is about to expire. There is a spiritual process that has been running quietly behind the scenes of your life, like a long case being reviewed in a court you cannot see. Every tear, every injustice, every word spoken against you, every time you were used, every time you were ignored, every time you were blamed for what was not your fault, every time you were pushed aside, every time they took your kindness for weakness has been recorded and weighed. I have not overlooked any of it. You felt like nothing was happening, like your pain was wasted, like your prayers were floating in the air. But in my realm, the last signatures are being written. The last pages are being stamped. The last evidence is being reviewed. This is why your spirit feels so uneasy, so restless, so emotional, so heavy. You are standing at the very edge of a spiritual decision. It feels like 2 minutes before something either breaks you or sets you free. I tell you today, this breaking will not destroy you. It will deliver you. You have been asking me, why do I sense people changing? Why do I feel like they are tired of me? Why does it seem like some are secretly waiting for me to fail? My answer is because you are no longer who you used to be, and you are no longer willing to be who they prefer you to be. I am leaning close to you, and I am saying to your spirit, there are 2 minutes left in this season of confusion where you believe everyone is sick and tired of you. Do not run from these words. Do not skip this moment. I am not sending this to frighten you, but to free you. Archangel Michael stands by you, and he is whispering into your spirit. They are sick and tired of you, but heaven is not. The last process has already begun, and what they think is your ending is the doorway I am opening for your beginning. You have carried the feeling for a long time that people are exhausted with you, that they roll their eyes behind your back, that they misunderstand your heart, that they twist your sincerity into something ugly. You have cried privately where nobody sees, asking, "What is wrong with me?" And I, your God, am answering you now. There is nothing wrong with the light I put in you. The problem is that some hearts around you are not ready to handle that light. When they say they are tired, when their actions show they are irritated by your presence, many times they are reacting not to who you really are, but to the mirror of truth that your spirit brings into their darkness. They did not see the nights you stayed awake, wondering if you should change yourself completely just so they would accept you. They did not see the hours you spent replaying conversations, feeling guilty for things you did not do. But I saw it all. I watched your mind get heavier each day while you tried to be strong for everyone else. I listened to the small voice inside you that kept saying, "Maybe I should leave. Maybe I should disappear. Maybe they would finally be happy without me." And I, the one who made you, say to you now with authority, silence that voice. It is not from me. They are sick and tired of you because they wanted your presence without your boundaries. They wanted your support without your voice. They wanted your love without your growth. The moment you started healing, the moment you began taking even one small step to honor yourself, their comfort was disturbed. This is why some of them changed suddenly. This is why some of them speak coldly, why some of them ignore your messages, why some of them pretend you do not exist until they need something. It is not because you have become worse. It is because I am quietly upgrading you, and they can feel it even if they cannot explain it. Today, December 7th, this moment is not an accident. You feel like time is running fast, like something is tightening around your life, like you are in the last process of some invisible test. Listen, the last process is not a punishment. It is a purification. The last process is the final stretch before I move you to the environment that matches the depth of your soul. I am allowing the truth about people to become clearer, not to break you but to unchain you. They call you too much because they wanted you silent. They call you dramatic because they cannot handle the weight of your emotions. They call you selfish because you suddenly stopped accepting disrespect. But Archangel Michael stands next to you, sword drawn in the spirit, and he announces over you, Heaven has seen how they handled you. Heaven has observed who secretly resents you. Heaven knows who is tired of your presence, yet still wants to use your kindness. Now heaven will respond. Do not misunderstand this response. I am not telling you to hate them. I am not telling you to seek revenge. I am teaching you separation. There is a holy distance that I am creating between you and those who drain you. They will feel it. They might blame you, but know this. I am the one orchestrating the shift. I am gently moving you out of rooms where your heart is not respected. I am closing the ears of some people to your voice, because they only listen to you to take not to understand. I am rearranging your circle, because your destiny cannot be fulfilled in a space that is allergic to your growth. You have thought if they are this tired of me, maybe I should shrink myself, talk less, dream smaller. My child, no. You were not created to become a shadow in order to make others comfortable. When I formed you, I did not design you to be an extra in your own story. I designed you as a main character in the journey I wrote for you. Their exhaustion with you is not a signal for you to disappear. It is a sign that you have stayed too long in environments that are no longer aligned with what I am birthing in you. Archangel Michael is stepping into your life in this very season as a guardian of transitions. He is not coming to entertain your fears. He is coming to escort you out of cycles that should have ended long ago. You have felt like everything is in the last process. The last process of your patience, your strength, your ability to smile. But in my eyes, it is the last process of your limitation, your confusion, your unhealthy attachments. You are not losing your identity. You are losing your chains. They are sick and tired of you. But I am not tired of you. I am not bored of your tears. I am not irritated by your questions. I am not frustrated with your weaknesses. I have walked with you through every dark corridor of your mind. I have watched you still choose kindness when your heart was breaking. I have watched you restrain your words when you could have destroyed others with truth. I have watched you swallow the urge to expose people, leaving it all in my hands. Do you think I am blind to this? Every moment you chose love over revenge, you were sowing seeds into your future. Those seeds will not die in the soil. They are about to bloom in a way that will surprise even you. This is why it feels like some relationships are fading without explanation. It is why certain people have grown distant, cold, or strangely silent. It is why your phone is quieter than before. I am not punishing you. I am detoxing your atmosphere. Not everyone can carry the weight of where I am taking you next. Some of them would sabotage it out of jealousy. Some would manipulate you out of fear of losing their control over you. Some would smile and clap, but secretly hope for your failure. I love you too much to let that continue. Your sensitivity is not a curse. It is a spiritual antenna I placed inside you. That is why you feel every small shift. Why you sense when someone's energy changes. Why you notice when someone's smile no longer reaches their eyes. It exhausts you. But understand this. I gave you that sensitivity so you would not be blind to danger. Your spirit already knows who is for you and who is only using you. You feel the heaviness when you are around certain people. You walk away from them and your chest feels tight. Your mood gets low. Your peace disappears. That is not your imagination. That is your soul recognizing a place where it is not safe. I am teaching you from this day to trust that sensitivity. When your spirit feels suffocated, do not ignore it. When your peace disappears around someone, do not force yourself to stay just to avoid upsetting them. Peace is a language I use to communicate with you. When I withdraw peace, I am warning you. When I increase your rest and clarity after you distance yourself from someone, I am confirming that you made the right choice. You have asked me, God, show me who is real and who is pretending. I am answering that prayer. But the answer may look like isolation, quietness, and uncomfortable truth. 2 minutes left. This is not about a literal countdown on a clock. It is a spiritual picture. It means this. You are standing at the border between the old version of you that begs for approval and the new version of you that knows your worth. Archangel Michael is standing on that border with a drawn line in the sand. On one side is your past, compromising, overgiving, shrinking yourself to keep temporary peace. On the other side is your future clarity, boundaries, self-respect, purpose. And I ask you now with love and authority, Which side will you choose? If you keep forcing yourself to stay where they are sick and tired of you, you will delay what I am doing. When you insist on remaining where your value is ignored, you tell your own soul that it is acceptable to be dishonored. This is why you feel so much internal war whenever you try to leave certain connections. Your heart says I love them, but your spirit says I am dying here. Hear me. You can love them and still step away. You can forgive them and still protect yourself. You can bless them from a distance while choosing to no longer offer your energy to their disrespect. The last process is not easy. It feels like a strange emptiness. You will see old patterns rise up trying to pull you back. You might feel tempted to apologize for things that were not your fault just to restore fake peace. But I will be beside you in those moments whispering, "Stay strong." Do not go back into spaces that hurt your spirit just because they are familiar. Familiar pain is still pain. I did not call you to survive in a room that starves your soul. I called you to thrive in an atmosphere that honors the treasure inside you. Listen to me clearly. The fact that they are sick and tired of you does not mean you are unlovable. It means they have reached the limit of what their own emotional maturity can handle. Some people will only love you as long as you remain small. The moment you begin to awaken, they feel threatened. The moment you begin to speak, they feel exposed. The moment you refuse to be used, they feel offended. This has nothing to do with your worth and everything to do with their wounds. I am sending new connections into your life. But I must first clear your hands of what you are still gripping. You say you want real love, but you are still emotionally tied to those who belittle you. You say you want peace, but you still keep the doors open for people who thrive on chaos. You say you want support, but you still chase those who are amused by your struggle. This is why the last process feels so intense. I am removing what you have normalized so I can give you what you truly deserve. There will be days when you feel lonely in this transition. You will look around and see fewer familiar faces. But do not misread loneliness as abandonment. Sometimes I isolate you to heal you without interference. Sometimes I reduce the noise so you can finally hear my voice clearly. In that quiet, you will discover parts of yourself that were buried under others' opinions. You will remember old dreams that you set aside because somebody called them unrealistic. You will feel desires rise again that you killed because someone laughed at them. This is not you going backwards. This is me resurrecting what was buried alive. Archangel Michael is not only a warrior against external darkness. He is also a protector of your internal transformation. He stands beside you as you grieve the loss of people who were never truly yours. He stands guard while you cry over the reality that those you would do anything for would barely lift a finger for you. He is not judging your tears. He honors them. Each tear you shed in this season waters the ground of your new life. Do not be embarrassed by your emotions. I made your heart deep because I intended you to live deeply, not superficially. My child, understand this truth. When they are tired of you, I am still invested in you. I am still working in you. I am still developing gifts inside you that you have not even noticed yet. Your creativity, your intuition, your kindness, your wisdom born from suffering, these are not accidents. These are weapons and medicines I placed in your hands for your journey. Others may throw them away, but I will show you a generation that will treasure them. You feel unappreciated now, but you will not feel invisible forever. I am preparing spaces where your presence is celebrated, not tolerated. In those spaces, your ideas will not be mocked. They will be welcomed. Your honesty will not be weaponized against you. It will be respected. Your sensitivity will not be teased. It will be understood. You will not have to beg for simple kindness. You will not have to explain why your heart feels so much. You will be seen and known in a way that makes your soul exhale for the first time in years. But before I place you there, I need you to make one inner decision. Stop measuring your worth through the eyes of those who mishandled you. Their tiredness is not your identity. Their rejection is not your label. Their criticism is not my voice. When you hear their words echoing in your mind, annoying, dramatic, too much, not enough, replace them with what I say: chosen, intentional, necessary, loved. I did not create you as an extra mistake. I crafted you as a deliberate expression of my heart. Today, December 7th, I am using this message as a turning point. 2 minutes left is my way of saying, do not delay your healing any longer. Do not keep reopening doors I am closing. Do not keep trying to prove your value to those who never wanted to see it. Do not keep shrinking yourself to squeeze into spaces that cannot hold the fullness of who you are becoming. The last process is here. It will strip away what is fake. It will confront what is unhealthy. It will challenge what is weak. But after it, you will walk lighter, clearer, stronger. Stop asking why they are tired of you and start asking what I am doing in you. Stop obsessing over who walked away and pay attention to who remains even when you are not useful to them. Stop begging for crumbs when I am preparing a table. You were not made to live forever in a room where your presence is a burden. You were made to stand in a place where your existence is a blessing. I am with you in this process. When you feel like you cannot let go, call on me. When memories of their words sting like fresh wounds, hand them to me. When you feel tempted to go back just to feel less alone, remember what it cost you the last time. I will not force you, but I will guide you. I will send signs. I will give you dreams, convictions, gentle inner nudges. I will repeat myself until you understand. You are not too much. You are not a mistake. You are not unlovable. You are mine. Archangel Michael says to your spirit right now, they are sick and tired of you, but heaven is not. The file of your life is already in the last process of review. The stamp of release, promotion, and protection is approaching your name. Do not skip this inner work. Do not exit this lesson half complete. Stand still, listen, and let God finish what He started in you. Let these words sink into you like medicine. Breathe differently from this moment. Walk with more dignity. Guard your heart with more holy strength. You are not standing at the edge of destruction. You are standing at the doorway of transformation. What they call the end of their patience with you, I call the beginning of your freedom. And I, your God, do not get sick and tired of the ones I love. I do not quit on my work. I do not abandon my creations. I stay. I guide. I heal. I complete. Do not try to skip what I am doing in you. Now open your heart fully. These words are not here to scare you. They are here to remind you you are seen. You are protected. And you are being moved into a life where your soul can finally breathe. I speak to you as the one who has never been tired of you. The one who formed you when no one knew your name. Listen, my child, for this message is not an accident. You are reading these words in a moment that feels like a countdown in your soul, like there are only 2 minutes left before something collapses inside you. Archangel Michael stands beside you in the spirit and whispers, "They are sick and tired of you. Already in the last process. Open quickly. Don't try to skip." But I, your God, say to you, even if they are sick and tired of you, I am not. And what they are calling the last process is not the last chapter of your destiny. It is the last stage of a painful season that I am closing. You have carried the heavy feeling that people are fed up with you, annoyed with you, done with you. You have felt their energy change, their words change, their responses become slow, dry, and cold. You have seen people who once ran toward you now take a step back. You have watched conversations die, promises fade, and support disappear. There were days you looked at your phone waiting for one person to care, and silence felt louder than any scream. You have even started to say inside your heart, "Maybe I am the problem. Maybe everyone is tired of me. Maybe I am too much, too needy, too emotional, too complicated." But I am telling you now, the enemy has been whispering this into your mind to break the confidence I placed in you. Archangel Michael has been watching this spiritual battle around your heart. The words, "They are sick and tired of you," are not my verdict about you. They are a report of how some human hearts have responded to you in their weakness, in their immaturity, in their selfishness, in their exhaustion, and in their lack of understanding. People can become tired. People can misunderstand. People can grow cold. People can mishandle your heart. But I do not get tired of you. I do not retract my love. I do not roll my eyes at your tears. I do not get bored of your prayers. I am not counting your mistakes to throw you away. I am counting your struggles so I can show you how deeply I want to heal you. Today, December 7th, I am using this moment as a divine interruption. You think you just looked at a message randomly. You think you just clicked something because it looked interesting. But I have been arranging a way to reach you through the noise of your fears, through the noise of disappointment, through the noise of all the voices in your head that have been telling you that everyone is sick of you. I am here to say their enough is not my enough. When they say they are done, I say I am just beginning a new work in you. You feel like your life is in the last process, like something is ending, like something is already being stamped final. You have felt it in relationships. You have felt it in certain environments. You have felt it in the way people look at you like they have already decided who you are, already made their judgment, already written their conclusion. Some of them have silently pushed you to the edge like they expect you to disappear on your own. Some have stayed physically close, but emotionally far. Some have stayed connected in name, but distant in heart. You sense this last process energy around you like paperwork is being processed behind your back in the spirit, and you're being written off. But listen to me, beloved. There is another process that you do not see. While they are processing you out, I am processing you into something new. While they are moving you to the trash in their emotions, I am moving you into purpose in my plan. What feels like rejection is secretly an evacuation from people who cannot go with where I am taking you. What feels like everyone is tired of me is often me exposing who never truly carried you in love in the first place. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. Archangel Michael has been sent to fight for your heart in this hour. When he says, "Open quickly, don't try to skip," it is because your spirit has been running from these truths. You often distract yourself, scroll, avoid, numb yourself, and pretend you are not hurting. You tell yourself, "I'm fine," when inside you are breaking. You entertain yourself to avoid feeling lonely. You stay around people who drain you because you are scared to be alone. But this is the moment I am saying don't skip this. Do not skip the healing. Do not skip the truth. Do not skip this conversation with me. I know about every time you felt like apologizing for your existence. I know about every time you wanted to send a long message explaining yourself, begging someone to understand your heart, and then deleted it because you were scared they would ignore it. I know about every time you cried quietly so no one would call you too dramatic. I know about the times people rolled their eyes when you were trying to express your pain. I know about the times you were used for what you could give but not valued for who you are. I saw it all. I heard it all. And I felt every sting with you. You have said in your heart, "Why do they always treat me like this? What is wrong with me?" But my child, there is something I want you to understand. There is a light on you that attracts people who want to drain you. There is a depth in you that people love to take from, but they are often unwilling to pour back. They come to your heart like it is a well, but they do not think about how it is refilled. They come to your care like it is a free service, but they do not guard the soul that offers it. And when you finally get tired, when you finally need something, when you start to change, they suddenly say, "You're too much," or "You've changed," or "I can't do this anymore." Archangel Michael is exposing this pattern, so you will stop believing that you are the problem just because others cannot handle the weight of your heart. Today is not the day I tell you to shrink. Today is the day I call you up higher. You are not too much. Your love is not too much. Your emotions are not too much. Your questions are not too much. Your existence is not too much. The wrong people are simply too small for the magnitude of what I placed in you. They are fatigued because they tried to consume you instead of honoring you. They are tired because they came to you with expectations you were never meant to fulfill. They are sick and tired not of who you truly are, but of the role they forced you into. You have been forced into roles, my child. The role of the always available one. The role of the always understanding one. The role of the one who forgives quickly even without an apology. The role of the one who has to be okay even when no one knows how close you are to falling apart. These roles may feel familiar, but they are not the identity I gave you. Today I am breaking the scripts you have been acting out just to be loved, just to be accepted, just to not be abandoned again. I know abandonment has been a deep wound for you. There are people who left you without closure, without explanation. There are chapters that ended suddenly. There are connections that disappeared even though you were loyal. There are good things you thought would last that ended quietly, leaving you in confusion. You have cried over people who have not cried over you. You have sat awake worried about those who sleep peacefully without thinking about you. You have held on to connections in your mind that others already released in their hearts. That is why the phrase "they are sick and tired of you" hits you so deeply. It triggers every moment of rejection you have ever experienced. But I, your God, will not abandon you. I do not get tired and throw you away. I do not quit on you because you are struggling. I do not ignore you because you are in pain. I do not get sick of your tears. I do not get tired of your questions. I do not distance myself from you when you are confused. I come closer. I lean in. I draw near. I whisper to you more gently. I cover you more fiercely. I assign my angels more intentionally. Even now, Archangel Michael is not announcing judgment over you. He is announcing rescue. Yes, they are in their last process concerning you. Some are in the final stages of silently disconnecting. Some are in the last process of gossip, discussing your life without you. Some are in the last process of using you, planning one more favor, one more help, one more benefit before discarding you. Some are in the last process of pretending to care while their heart is already gone. Some are in the last process of testing your limits, thinking you will always be there. But while they are in their last process of mishandling you, I am initiating my first process of shifting you. You will not always be in the circle where you are tolerated more than you are appreciated. You will not always be in the environment where you must dim your light to make others feel comfortable. You will not always be stuck in the same emotional pattern, begging for crumbs of attention from those who sit at the table of your heart like ungrateful guests. I am going to move you step by step, thought by thought, choice by choice into spaces where your presence is not a burden but a blessing that is honored and cherished. Do not rush this process, but also do not skip this moment. These 2 minutes left are not about the end of your life. They are about the end of your denial. This is the countdown to a shift in your self-perception. You have 2 minutes to choose whether you will continue to believe the voice that says everyone is tired of you, or whether you will believe my voice saying I am not tired of you. I am not done with you, and I am about to do something new. You have apologized for your existence long enough. From now on, I want you to stop apologizing for being sensitive. Stop apologizing for wanting clarity. Stop apologizing for needing love. Stop apologizing for desiring loyalty. Stop apologizing for having boundaries. Stop apologizing for not wanting to be treated like an emergency option. I did not design you to be an emotional dumpster for others and an emotional orphan for yourself. I am teaching you that self-respect is not rebellion. It is agreement with how I value you. Archangel Michael has been fighting battles in the unseen that you do not understand. Some people are irritated with you not because you did something wrong, but because the light in you disturbs the darkness in them. They cannot explain why they feel restless around you, so they project it as annoyance. They call it being sick and tired, but it is conviction they do not want to face. The purity of your heart exposes the hidden intentions in theirs. Your longing for truth exposes the comfort of their lies. Your desire for depth exposes the shallowness of their interest. This is why some push you away without knowing why. Do not internalize their discomfort as evidence that you are unworthy. You are not unworthy. You are not unlovable. You are not unwanted. Even in the rooms where they sigh when you speak, heaven leans in when your soul whispers. Even when people mute your voice, I amplify your cry. Even when they scroll past your pain, I collect every tear. Even when they label you too much, I call you exactly who I created. You are not an accident surviving on borrowed time. You are a purpose being prepared in my timing. This season has tried to teach you that isolation is proof of failure. But I am teaching you that isolation can be preparation. When I remove certain faces from your everyday life, it is not always rejection. It is often renovation. I am remodeling your relationships. I am renovating your circle. I am restructuring your connections. Not everyone who started the journey can cross into your next level. I am not being cruel. I am being strategic. I am making sure that the next blessings I place in your hands are not mishandled by those who once mishandled your heart. Today, I also want to address something deeper. The voice inside you that has started to agree with the idea that even I am tired of you. You have thought this in quiet moments. Maybe even God is tired of my prayers. Maybe even God is tired of me messing up. Maybe even God is tired of me crying about the same thing. Maybe even God is distant. This is a lie that has wrapped around your mind like a snake. I am cutting it off now. I am not like them. I do not ghost you. I do not leave you on read. I do not ignore your messages. Every cry, every sigh, I don't know what to do anymore. I have heard it. I have not been ignoring you. I have been working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see yet. You judge my love by the speed of visible changes, but my love is deeper than that. Sometimes the greatest proof of my love is not the quick fix, but the deep healing I start inside you before I change anything outside you. Archangel Michael stands guard over you in this process. He has watched the nights when you wanted to give up. He has stood between you and unseen attacks. He has blocked accidents, dangers, and losses you never even knew were about to hit you. He has watched as you carried shame for things that were not your fault. He has watched abusive words thrown at you in anger. He has watched manipulative silence used to control you. He has watched emotional games played with your heart. And he has come into this moment to announce no more. The process of breaking this child down is over. Heaven is shifting the story. I know you have asked then, why still so much pain? Why still so much confusion? Because healing is a journey, my child. You do not undo years of wounds in one day, but you can decide in one day to stop agreeing with lies. Today, December 7th, I am calling you to one deep decision. Stop believing that you are a burden. You are not a burden. You are a carrier of blessing. You are not an interruption. You are an assignment. You are not a mistake. You are a miracle in progress. There are new people I am preparing to enter your life in the right time. People who will not be sick and tired of your presence, but will feel peace around you. People who will not see your sensitivity as a problem, but as a gift. People who will not take from you until you collapse, but will encourage you to rest, to recharge, to refocus. People who do not just want access to you, but want responsibility for how they treat you. People whose last process concerning you will not be throwing you away, but protecting you, growing with you, and honoring you. Until those people fully arrive, I am inviting you into one of the most important relationships of your life, the relationship with your own soul. Trust this journey, my child, and know that I am always with you, loving you without end. If you loved this message and it touched your heart, please like and subscribe for more uplifting words that can guide you through life's challenges. You are deeply loved and never alone.